Hi students, today I am discussing the topic Henry's law. Before going to Henry's law, first I want to say about something. In hot summer, everyone will take the cool drink. Do you know when we take the cool drink in that some law is involved? What is that law? That law only called as Henry's law. Understood? Whenever we are taking the cool drink, some law is involved. That law is called as what? Henry's law. So what is that Henry's law? Now I am going to discuss. The statement is the partial pressure of gas in vapor phase is directly proportional to mole fraction of gas in a solution at a given temperature. So that means partial pressure is directly proportional to, this is the mole fraction symbol chi, at a given temperature. So everyone will have a doubt, sir, why it is a partial pressure of a gas? Why we are not saying pressure of a gas? That I want to say now. Now see, here I am taking solvent here first. I am taking what here? Solvent. I am taking here solvent. Now, in this solvent, above the solvent there are oxygen gas and nitrogen gas. Now here I kept a piston and on that weights I kept. Now that means if we compare these two situations, here more weights are there, so pressure will be more. Here less weights are there, so pressure will be less. Now whenever here O2 N2 gas are there, here more pressure is there. Among O2 N2, O2 gas is more soluble. Among O2 N2, O2 gas is what? More soluble. So therefore, why we are using the partial pressure? Because here two gases are there. So when two gases are present, these two gases pressure is called as total pressure. Now I am talking about oxygen gas. That's why it is called as what? Partial pressure. That is the reason, partial pressure of that gas. So I am talking about oxygen. That's why we are using the word partial pressure. So the partial pressure is directly proportional to mole fraction of the gas in the solution. When here the weights are more, the partial pressure of the gas will be more. Then the solubility of the gas will be more. Then the solubility of the gas will be more in a given solvent. Now here the weights are less. Whenever the weights are less, the pressure, partial pressure is less. Therefore the solubility of the gas in a given solvent will be less. The solubility of the gas in a given solvent will be less. In a given solvent will be less. That means whenever the partial pressure of the gas is more, mole fraction of the gas in the solution is more. See, here the pressure is more. That's why the number of gas molecules dissolved are more. More gas molecules are there. See how many red dots I have drawn. Suppose here pressure, partial pressure of the gas is less. Now see, less number of red dots are there. So the gas molecules dissolved are less. More is the partial pressure, more is the mole fraction. Less is the partial pressure, less is the mole fraction. That means partial pressure more, solubility of the gas is more. Partial pressure is less, solubility of the gas is less. If I remove proportionality, I can put a constant. So if I remove proportionality, P is equal to Kh into mole fraction, where Kh is called as Henry's law constant. Since this is Henry's law, we are saying that it is Henry's law constant. It is of the form y is equal to mx. So straight line passing through origin. Here pressure on y axis, mole fraction on x axis. Here this is the passing through origin. Slope will be what? Kh. M is nothing but Kh. Slope. Now one point. Always whenever a gas is dissolving in a solvent, it forms a solution. It is an exothermic process. By Le Chatelier principle, everyone know that in Le Chatelier principle, for an exothermic reaction, low temperatures are favored. For an exothermic reactions, low temperatures are favored. If you remember this point, now I will start the applications. Number 1, cool drink and soda water bottles, Henry's law application will be there. Sir, how sir? Suppose if we take a cool drink, mouth of the cool drink bottle will be closed. Then partial pressure will be more. Then solubility of the CO2 gas also will be more. If we open the mouth of the cool drink bottle, then hissing sound will be coming. Why? The pressure became less. The dissolved CO2 is coming out by a hissing sound. This clearly indicates that when pressure is less, solubility is less. Pressure is more, solubility is more. Now second one, anoxia condition for people at hill stations. What is anoxia condition means? At hill stations, partial pressures are less. Then solubility of oxygen in our body will be less. When solubility of oxygen in our body will be less, the people will not be able to think properly. That is called as anoxia condition. That is called as which condition? Anoxia condition. And survival of aquatic life also based upon Henry's law. We all know that in water dissolved oxygen is there. So whenever dissolved oxygen is present in water, if we observe in summer season, fishes will be more dying when compared to winter season. Why fishes will more die in summer season means, see, Le Chatelier principle here. Dissolution of gas in a solvent is what? Exothermic process. In summer season, temperature is more. When temperature is more, for exothermic reaction, temperature should be less. But in summer, temperature is more. Backward reaction is favored. So the dissolved oxygen in a solution comes out. When the dissolved oxygen reduces, automatically the fishes will die. So that's why in summer, the percentage of fishes dying will be more when compared to winter. This is also based upon Henry's law application only. Thank you, students.